As a follow-up to our previous episode, so let's say that we have three profiles, right? Or let's say that we have three components: user component, to-do component, and the weather component. And for each one, we are making what we are doing, right? So we are making a call to external service, we are fetching the data, and we are rendering our component. So in this case, so what we do, if we are going to use the same approach that we have used in our previous episode, so basically we are going to create a use effect for each one. So it will be a repeated code, right? So what we will do is we will just copy paste the same code. Why it's bad idea? Because it violates the dry principle. Dry principles stands for that don't repeat yourselves. So which means that we should not repeat the code that can be externalized, abstracted out to a separate function. So it's also hard to maintain as you go further, as your project grows. So it's hard to maintain that kind of code. So what we do instead of that, so we are using a custom hook. So for example, in this case, we are using a use fetch. So it starts with the use word. So what we do is, in our case, right, our case is very simple. So we are just going to use the so we are going to move the use state and the use effect to that function, and only we are going to pass the URL. So for example, URL for the profile, URL for the to-do, and the URL for the whatever we have in order to get the result. So inside of the use effect, so basically what we do is we are moving the use state and the use effect, and we are making a call, and whatever we have received, and we are updating the state and returning that data. So before initially, right? So for each of our case, we need to repeat the same data, but after using that to use fetch, so what we do is we are just passing our URL, and the URL returns us a data that we are using further. By doing that, we have a clean code, so we are following the dry principle, and our component, our function is reusable. So for example, in this case again, right, so for the use fetch, we are abstracting out all our repeated functions to, in our case, the calling the external endpoint and the setting the values to the changing the state. So we are abstracting that out to the use fetch function, and we are calling that from all our three endpoints, from the user profile, to-do list, and the weather. So for example, in this case, let's see it's the same example as we have seen earlier, right? So in this case, so what we do is we are, instead of calling our functions, so instead of repeating the code, so we are just calling, for example, for to-do, let's say, right? So we are using the use fetch function. So to sum up what we have learned, right? So we are, when our component renders initially, so what we do is we are, instead of calling the use fetch directly, so we are using, so we need to call the we need to call the use effect instead of calling the use effect directly. So what we do is we are abstracting out to the use fetch. We are passing the URL, which returns us the data that we need, which we are later using for showing that on the UI, and we are rendering our UI one more time because we have received the fresh data. So let's go to our code. So let's see what we have here, right? Again, we are creating here a custom hook, use fetch, where we are passing the URL, and we are creating two variables, right? Data and the loading, and the use effect. In the use effect, so what we do, we are, again, this is the basic copy paste that we have done earlier. So, but now the dependency is the URL. When the URL changes, we are making that call, right? So we are passing here our URL, and that's it. So with this logic can be reused, right? This logic, as you can see here, there is nothing specific to the profile component, let's say, or some other components. We can use this function in all other components also. So what we are doing here? So what we do is we are calling the use fetch, and we are passing here our endpoint, right? So we can again call that 3 times, and every time we can past the different endpoints. So what we do is if our loading is false, if our loading is true, which is initially it is, so what we do, we are just showing the loading, otherwise we are going over our map. This is the same logic as we have seen before, right? So whatever we are receiving from the to-dos, we are going over it, we are creating a list with the key being is the to-dos ID, and so we are printing out the title, and if it's completed, whether or not it's completed, we are showing the different so if it's completed, we are showing the check mark, otherwise we are showing that it's not completed. So let's go to our UI and see that what we have here, right? Let's call it. So after calling it, so what we have here, again, it's the same, but in this case, instead of using the use fetch directly, we have abstracted that out to the use fetch that we can use for also other cases, let's say for the profile component, or let's say for the weather component, and so on.